Good morning. Happy, what is today? Wednesday. Hope you guys are all doing well. There's a lot happening in the world, so I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves in the way that you are. And remember that you are the energy that you seek. Right. Today we're going to talk about the different realms that exist in a context of metaphysical concepts. So grab your notebooks. If you write it, you read it. You hear it, you say it, you learn it. Sorry, I forgot my own stuff for a second. And welcome to Intro to Metaphysics. I am your professor, Dr. Kimchi, and let's get started. So realms are a different plane of existence. They have their own frequency, their own laws, their own purposes. They just exist all. They exist together, but also separately, different planes. In my mind, this is not how I think it works in reality, but in my mind, I see it as they're stacked on top of each other like this, right? And they feed into each other. So one realm feeds into another, feeds into another, feeds into another. Different philosophies have a different number of realms. And they just basically just combine some of the realms. So at the most I've seen are 12 different realms. At the least I've seen are 3 different realms. So in some like indigenous, shamanic, and even religious traditions, there's only 3, which is a lower realm, a middle realm, and an upper realm. But they include other realms. So the physical realm might just be where we physically live and you can touch and see things. The lower realm might be where spirits live, and it's your subconscious and unconscious thinking, self and mind, and all that stuff. And then an upper realm might be another place where spirits live, right? So different realms have different different traditions or philosophies have different versions of how many realms exist. Hermetic, I've heard you guys talk about Hermetic principles. They have 4 different realms. Certain physics, like quantum physics, they have, I believe, 7 different realms. Just kidding. I think they have 12. I just looked at my notes. But for the purposes of here, I'm going to talk about just a few of them. And the only reason that I'm going to talk about a few of them is because I have direct experience in learning and studying these. Visiting them, studying them, understanding them. I am by no means a expert that knows everything about these realms. I am a learner just like you guys are, so I can only tell you what I know and what I've experienced as it relates to metaphysics. So definition time. The physical realm is the realm of form and action. The physical realm is bound by time, linear time, space, and physics, right? This is where birth exists, life as we see it and know it, death. We have emotions here. We learn lessons here. Things happen or manifest through action. Or the movement of energy. Everything that we do here creates energetic imprints on the other realms. In how I understand it, I think that the physical realm is the bottom, right? If I were going to look at it in hierarchy, right? The physical realm is the most solid. It is the bottom. I don't know, nor have I learned of something that's more solid than the physical realm. And so everything that we do here impacts everything that goes up. Or we can look at it that everything that starts up here fizzles and solidifies itself down to the most solid realm. So right above us is the etheric realm. The etheric realm is really the blueprint of energy. It is where subtle energy is formed. It's composed of subtle energy. This is the realm, again, if this is physical, etheric sits right here. It's closest to us, right? And it really channels or condenses energy from these more spacious spaces into a place where the physical realm can really see it, right? So things like energy healing, laying on of hands, or Reiki energy. This is where you see your meridians in Eastern Chinese medicine or Eastern medicines. Sorry, y'all, I'm at work, so I just got interrupted and I don't want to restart this whole video. So we're just gonna hopefully pick up where we left off. I don't even remember the last thing that I said. So, but I do know that we were talking about the etheric realm. So the etheric realm that sits on top of the physical realm. This is where our auras live. If you want to say, you know, that you have an aura, and again, I'm not going to necessarily show you how to access them, but it's sometimes if you kind of soften your gaze a little bit, you could see a little shadow that's over somebody, or if you put your hands together, maybe you feel the energy between your hands, or you do like this, you can feel the energy, the heat. That's that subtle energy realm, and really we can experience it because it's really close to us, right? Sometimes the spirit realm or the causal realm, they're a little bit farther away, so they're a little bit more abstract, and we can't really well, it's harder to, for some of us, it's harder to experience it, but the etheric realm is so close to us. I'm sure pretty much all of us have experienced it in some way, shape, or form. This is, again, like Chinese medicine, they would do, or Eastern practices, they do things like acupuncture to clear those energy blocks out. They do, or maybe, again, like Japanese Reiki healing or laying on the hands. It's to cleanse this energy that sits on top of the physical, so that we can experience things in the physical. What happens, the blockages that happen in our etheric realm really cause physical illness in our physical realm, right? Or things that happen in the physical can cause blockages in your etheric space as well, which in turn will cause blockages as you move up through all the realms. So this can look like if you have like maybe a trauma that happened as a younger person or even recently, that stress or that trauma that hasn't been cleared from your energetic space can eventually cause real physical repercussions, high blood pressure, heart attacks, gastrointestinal stuff, even knots in your body. So it's really important to cleanse that etheric level, so that you don't necessarily get some physical symptoms of a blocked energetic space. If you're really into this, you can look into biology really talks a lot about this. Psychology talks a lot about this. Actually, there's something that just came to me, like phantom limb syndrome. So if you lose a arm, for example, people still feel that their arm is still there or their leg is still there. They might feel pain there or whatever. It's because energetically, etherically, it's still there, right? And our etheric body really has the same shape as our physical body, because it really molds itself right outside of us. So, but everything, this lamp behind me has an etheric body. Everything has it. All right, we're gonna have to go to a part 2 and probably even a part 3 for this one.